I have been scrolling through the news cycles and, observing things since Charles Kirk's assassination. And, I've done my own personal research on it. And there's just a lot that's just not right with the whole situation. And Trump's, setup of supposedly cleaning up cities, making them safer by deploying National Guard in them, and then the taking out of, I don't know, a vessel. I don't know if it was what kind of ship it was in Venezuela. I believe that they're going to do, and all this is created for an event to start war. And the whole assassination thing, the more I look at it makes no sense to me why we don't see like more handheld camera videos, cell phone videos of different angles and different people's experiences as people were fleeing the scene. And I feel like we're only given certain camera angles for reasons. And I feel like there's a lot of special effects involved, including holographic screen. And I've showed this on my channel about a month and a half ago, holographic screening. And it's very real, and they use it all the time. And I just feel like that whole scenario, I don't even feel like it's real. I don't feel like this is real, because the way that his wife is acting, like, there's just so many different things. I feel like that this whole scenario is made up. I don't even believe it's real. I think it was all made up, like just theater of some sort. And it's part of the chess pieces, and they really got people up in arms. People are really going cray cray. And if you've noticed in the news cycle, just in the last couple months, 2-3 months, every morning, every day you turn on the news cycle, there are literally mass shootings going on. Anytime you turn on the news cycle, somewhere in the country, some school, some college campus, something of that nature. And then they got the whole transgender issue attached to a lot of it, which you got to question. Like, this shit is set up for division. And then you got people, I can't even believe, like, are these people for real when they are like praising somebody's death like that? I know, like, people lack empathy and all, but it's just, are these all actors, like NPC, like actors, or what's going on here? Like, are these people for real? And then you got Jimmy Kimmel, who got fired, and supposedly what he said, I'm like, well, so he said that. He didn't say anything like these crazy lefty rainbow rashers are doing. It's like, whoa. And Trump said, yeah, Jimmy Kimmel's going to be next in January. And it was like, oh, wow. So I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of things that aren't adding up. And it's just scary. And then what I see going on in the Panelverse here on YouTube is very scary. And I called it out in Jax today, with Snafu going in there with his bad acting and his actor role, just like Tommy. I mean, you've got all these now actors that are, even Cage. It's like, what is going on here? And then Tariq had mentioned, was it yesterday or the night before, that obviously there's somebody, a faction ruling over all these people. Like, there's some entity. He called it an entity. So I have been pondering on this entity, and I'm just like, yeah, because Snafu changed a lot in the last year, to a year and a half. Okay. And it's obvious there's something major going on. When Snafu's numbers are in the hundreds, he had 100 people in his channel earlier. Cage had the same thing in his panel yesterday when Snafu was over there. So what are they doing? They're paying to put viewers in there, and they're not even chatting. That's what I would try to call Cage out. I'm like, look, dude, you've got 96 people in here, and you got 3 people in your chat chatting. How much did you pay for your viewers today? I'm just wondering. Like, oh, fake project prop up. Yeah. It's quite interesting, to say the least. It's no more love mobbing. It's you got to pay for your subscribers to make it look like, oh, your channel's looking like it's doing something. Well, interesting times here on the Panelverse of YouTube. Yeah. So basically, I feel like this is the same thing that happened in 2020. So the roll in and what they're trying to roll out on us is a lot of talk of war. Because yesterday I watched Trump's, when he got off the plane, or was it today? No, that was today. He got off the plane in England and he was talking about, what was he talking? He's changing the Secretary of something to Secretary of War. And it's, I forget what it was, what part of our government. He's turning it into Secretary of War, I believe. And I was just like, really? So you're telling us exactly what you're about to do and what we're about to go into. Yeah, this is straight setups. I mean, we've all known this, but it's just here. It's here. And I was watching Dabu just a few minutes ago, and he was stating that, yeah, they're going to, this is just opinions, but yeah, maybe they start something over here and they say, oh, well, they've been blaming on the Venezuelans and whatever. It was some who knows what event. And then they blame it on them, and then we go to war. And who would have ever thought, was Venezuela? What's going on there? Oh, Antarctica's close. Oh, okay. Makes sense. So, that's that. I just, just giving my overall view of what's going on, because this is exactly what happened in 2020. Oh, Epstein list. Oh, let's just cover it up with the pandemic, which they already knew. They already knew this way in advance. They knew about the Epstein list. They knew about the pandemic. They knew about it all, plotted and planned out. So again, whatever is in the works now to cover up the old Epstein list and, Trump's health, and stuff, he's got to get this in gear soon because, I don't know if anybody remembers, but when Trump first got elected, a lot of people predicted that he's not going to be alive for his full presidency. So I believe he's got to kick it and get things in, and that's what he's doing. He's getting things in gear. He'll get in the middle of a war, and then, bye-bye Trump. And then we're really in mixed of shit. It's just crazy shit that's going on right now. Yeah, it really is. So that's what I see going on in our near future soon. And you know what? What tipped it off today is the interest rates. Wow. That's how you know we're sinking. When they did that, because we're sinking. And they're trying to act like we're not sinking when we're sinking. I mean, And so, oh, they're going to drop interest rates. Okay. People are still sinking. You got to do more than that. I mean, they got to do way more than that. Like, they need to drop the gas down to, what about $1.50 a gallon? What about that? What about $1 a gallon? Why don't you be that? Because, hey, we can do it, but we won't do it because we don't want to help our own people, because there's no making America great again. That's some biggest fucking line of garbage. Build back better garbage too. The beautiful big bill. Build back better. That's all I heard is like, oh, two horns from the same bowl. Holy fuck. The only thing I like that I've really heard out of that bill is the no tax on tips and overtime. I'm like, yeah, that's great. Other than that, I hadn't heard anything in there that's great. They've got a bunch of programs that people need. Wow. Brilliant. So, yeah. And then when you watch Trump and the yo-yos, he's got next to him all these people, and you got to sit back. I sit back and think about their lives and how untouched with reality they are, and how they live, and their structured lives and things of that nature. And they have no idea about an average American, middle class, lower class American's life is. They have no clue. They will never have any clue because they were never brought up in that type of environment. They've always been in the positions that they've been in their whole lives. They were born into those positions. So saying that, they would have no concept of reality to an average American at all. So when people are even looking at these people like they give a fuck about us or care or any of that shit, like it's all fucking theater. Like this shit is so clown world. Like we live in such a simulated world. And YouTube's all simulated. Like all these panels that you guys are on, we're all on. All these motherfuckers, most of them are simulated motherfuckers. This is all created fucking panels. These are created channels, created media for the content for YouTube, Oracle, the fucking data miners, all the fucking people, the commercials, the fucking marketing, all this shit. None of it's real. It's all constructed. Everything that we put on this platform, we're constructing. So we're all living in a simulation that we're simulating and entering ourselves into. And when you don't enter yourselves in that simulation, you sit back. It's like the world cannot affect you. But as soon as you get into reality that you have to work into this simulated world, your world's fucked. So... and then I got to sit here and listen to some sovereign citizen clowns. You know, come on, man. Oh, there's a bunch of them. Yeah. And then you wonder why the cops are chasing your ass your whole life. Yeah, because you're trying to run under the rule of law and think that you can just skate through life like that, which you can if you know the cracks and the crevices to do it. But is it worth that? Like, what do you try? Like, oh, so you can say, oh, I am a sovereign citizen, or oh, I've got all these cops coming after me my whole life. Like, oh, I'm always watching over my back. Who wants to live like that? I wouldn't listen to Paul Unslaved if you paid me, because I can't even watch that clown. It was painful enough for me to watch that clown when I had to get that receipt of fucking Cynthia. What's up, Cynthia? Marfugal saying, oh, Cynthia, you're pretty or you look good. whatever it said. That clown. Any dude that watches that clown is actually a clown. That's why Snafu hangs out with him. And I mean clown, I'm talking about low-valued men that couldn't find anything else in life because they burned all their bridges, been through the prison system, something in between. And then, yeah, you know, do illegal things and think that they can get away with it and shit. And then they find crevices through the fucking cracks of the law and they think, oh, I found one I can get away with. And then they go on YouTube thinking, oh, I can make some money and make a channel and start telling people, look at me, look what I did. And it's like, are you fucking serious? So more grifting ass, sackless, ballless men that are jobless, sitting in their mommy's basements, maybe grifting off their girlfriends, who knows, poly boys, people that call men daddies, like what men call other guys daddy. Oh, Mintos, simp tricks, things of that nature. Yeah, things of that nature. You know what, Snafu? You know what pissed me off about you earlier? When you were talking about laundry, I call him laundry because, you know, that laundry guy riding off of Jack Talcott's dirty laundry. Get your own clout, laundry. Yeah, is this that fucking clown? Is this a new fucking bad actor on YouTube streets? So he's sitting there telling the story about Laundry's dad, who obviously they have some dirt on him because Laundry already released it on his dad. And Snafu calls this little girl that Laundry's dad ran over it. He called her an it. And I can rewind it and go find my video. He does this a lot. He refers to children as its. Yeah, check yourself, Snafu. Maybe you need to go back and watch your videos. How about that? Hold on. I don't even see my... Can you guys hear me? Because my avatar is not even moving. I wonder if you guys can even hear me. So Snafu referred to that little girl that got ran over. Hold on. Make sure my video is working. It won't play my video. Hold on. Oh, God. Well, my avatar is not working, so I don't even know if you guys can hear me. Let me see. Why is my freaking video not trying to play? Let me see. Okay, it's working. Okay. So, yeah, he refers to this little girl that got ran over by Laundry. It's dad. And he called her it. And he does this a lot because he's an actor. He has no feelings. He's doing this. He's running his mouth trying to gaslight people to create drama, conflict, chaos content. And he doesn't even realize what he's saying. And he does this a lot. You guys know that. He'll say people's names and it's meant to be somebody else and shit like that, which we all do that some at times and we mess up and shit. And granted, you know, he's on a repeat loop all the time. But the thing is he calls children it. And he called her an it. That fucking pissed me off. How dare you? And you didn't backtrack and catch yourself and say, I'm sorry, I meant her, or anything. It was like he didn't even care. Like she's just nothing. Like she's not an it. She was a little girl. Snafu. I forgot you're a predator. You're the one that goes and fucking targets people's families and children. Yeah. And Jack today started like, you know, he's sick of the targeting too. He's like, man, it's because it's war on us. Because these people have literally come in gang mentality to stop our channels and our truths. For me, I used to do great journalism. But why would I do a bunch of a great journalism and heavy research for a bunch of enemies? People that are targeting me. I would not do it. So, yeah, so that's what's going on. On the old Panelverse. Oh, Snafu and Cage with their 100. Hey, Snafu came on my panel, what was it, 2 weeks ago or something? He goes, "Oh, Mystic, did you see Cage? Did you see his numbers? Oh, yeah. He's definitely paying somebody." And I'm like, yeah, you can pay to have all these subscribers like Randy did when I broke up with him and his channel, remember? So yeah, like that's happening. And Snafu coming right over and told me about Cage's channel, and then they're doing it together, and they're doing it to Snafu's channel and Cage's channel. So that's about it. I just wanted to come on here and state that what I see in the news, and here's one more thing. This is a huge cover-up. That's okay. So while all this stuff is going on in the political theater, we have a asteroid that is doing crazy shit. I can't even. What's the name of it? Yeah, it's a big deal. It's changed colors, and it's not being talked about. I mean, there's a lot of things that are not being talked about. Fireballs in the United States and Japan. I mean, there's just a lot of things going on, and obviously they don't want anybody to fear porn too much, so they're not going to talk about this asteroid too much because they don't want to freak people out. So they're going to keep them in the politics, the left-right paradigm. I'm trying to find. Yeah, asteroid FA22.
Woman driving in Centennial had her windshield.
But that's not the name. There's another name for it. It's Apophrius or something. I mean, there's this. I mean, when I go through all my news channels, there's just like so many shootings. Like the FBI today got attacked. Like, what the hell is going on? They're turning up with the fucking 5G towers, or what? Are all these just patsies, or what? And that character.
Well, the man now formally charged with the murder of Charlie.
The Tyler Robinson, the assassinator of Charlie Kirk, he didn't move at all in his arraignment. It's like, do they already drug him? Is he just that insane? Or is it all theater? And that guy, we're gonna think that he's gonna be going to death penalty or something. They're just gonna push him off somewhere and give him a new identity, set him up on an island somewhere, a different country, or who knows what. And Charlie Kirk is alive, and he's fine too. And this was all a psyop for what they're trying to create, which they're creating is division. We got more people divided, causing chaos over nothing. Like, it's crazy shit. I mean, I have to tell you guys, I see some of these channels that are I see some channels out here that I'm subscribed to, because I'm subscribed to a lot, because I like to watch all sides and angles of people and see the whole scope. So there's a lot of channels out here that are a black activist. And I'm going to tell you, there's a lot of hate on those channels for white people and shit. The hate is getting out of control. I'm like, whoa, where did this come from? And it's not like that. It's just simply not like that. But then they create these events that create that. And then all of a sudden, it's straight up in your area because the media. So, yep, this is what they create. So just, try to walk the other way. Keep your mouth shut. That's the best thing that you can do. So that's about it. That's all I came on here to just give you guys my 2 cents. Oh, hey, Kate, I didn't even see that you were here. Yeah, Terry, he works hard. And as you guys know, his job is very labor-intensive job, is fully in the sun. When a framer is a very hard job. Not only are you carrying a lot of wood and heavy material all day, but you've got a pass load nail gun strapped to you with a belt all day long, and a hammer, and you're just going to town, and you burn a lot of calories. So basically what I'm saying, I just know the job because I was in the construction industry for 8 years and worked all around all brand new houses and all framers and all that shit. So I know exactly what he does, and it's hard work. And then he comes and he hammers it out, which he's been hammering it out strong for months now, and it gets exhausting. So I'm sure he's exhausted. Because believe it or not, this stuff, all this can get very draining. There's demon energy and shit. So yeah, I believe he fell asleep. But if he wakes up, he might still do it. So yeah, I believe he might still do it. So yeah. So beyond that, what else? Yeah, I'm really, Snafu is playing games like he has been, and he's lying. He's lying about what he's involved in and what his objective is and what he's doing. Yeah, so like whatever entity is over all these people, I can't wait till Tariq exposes it. It'll be the beautiful white knight day. Well, white knight in shining armor. Because I'm really curious to know. I sure am. What entity is controlling this operation? Because obviously something. Snafu wouldn't be going around, if you listen to him, he's not a real person when he's even talking on OTW's panel or Jack's panel or Cage's panel or his. He's an actor. He's a puppet for the media. Okay? It's obvious. He gets up there with the same scripted shit, his lines on whoever he's going after for the day, and gaslighting for the day, the week, the month, whatever, and he runs with it. And he has the same clown world shit. He's an actor. He's getting paid to do what he's doing. So that's what I got to say about that, because you got to sit back and look at it. Nobody watches these channels, Jack and OTW. No, there's no new people coming in. It's the same Marfugal group, same Oracle people, the same motherfuckers. So what is going on here? Are they just trying to create more Panelverse drama channels for when the flood comes in, when Trump says no more TikTok or whatever the fuck next happens, and then YouTube's flooded with all these people wanting to argue about politics and Panelverse shit, and then, oh, we're all here because we're the ones that have been here for a while, not OTW. They act like they've been on here forever. Listen, motherfuckers, I've been the one on here doing panels for 5-6 years. You can go check out my other channel, Truth or Tube, where I took down 3 years of videos of panels on there because the people that were on there, of the agents that were coming on there and trying to make my channel look like I was a conspiracy channel because they were disinformant agents trying to disinform my information that I was putting out there, and you can go all look at it. So these bitches like OTWs and Paul and Slave and all these bitches act like they're panelverse. Oh God, mod gods or something. They're fucking out of their fucking minds. We can go at it all day long. I've got the proof. I've been in the panelverse double the time these bitch boys have been in it. It's fucking outrageous. Anyways, that's all I have to say. Oh, the optics are high. Oh, the real fishers of men. So how much are they paying you, Snafu? How much is Mike, bad breath strutting paying you? Like what did you sign an NDA? What happened? Come on now. Because when you tied up with old Cynthia, I knew. I was like, what the fuck? Now you're with Paul, it's like, come on. This has been no longer about no charity, fraud, and veterans. This is nothing of that sort. And you know that. So, your game's up. I don't know what you're trying to do. Are you trying to create Cash Apps and PayPals in some fucking weird way, boosting up your channel, and then all these people like you after you being a clown for all this time? The way that you do people dirty? You think that's cool? Oh, but as the thing is, the bullies don't like to be bullied, but they're okay with bullying. But when anybody calls out Snafu for anything, you see how, oh my God, he gets so fucking outrageous and triggered, and but it's okay for you to do it to everybody else and bring people's family and children into it. And then when people do it to you, it's like, oh. So, yeah. The optics are high. The optics are high. All right, you guys. The optics are high. Yeah. Yeah, I question you as I sit next to Tariq and LCJC. Yeah, because you are lying. You are lying about so much. When you sit there and target people's children, you go from one woman's children to the next one to the next one, okay? And then you have people that you work with that you're propping up like Snowfire, Sherelle Snow, who's targeting people's children like Tariq's daughters, like my children. And you think that's okay? And you prop that shit up? Oh, I forgot. The real predators. Yeah, you, Snowfire. Yes. So stop lying. Has LCJC done anything besides say what she did, counteracting what you have done to her family? Yeah, that's it. But she didn't take it to any other further actions like you did, Snafu, with the videos, okay? And then when you went after DJ M's children and intimidating her, saying, oh, well, what if you go out and send her children shit? Who does that? What kind of man does that? What kind of man does that? Are you okay sleeping with yourself at night? You got to honestly think, okay, this is the type of shit that, dude, like, Yeah, there's things that I wish I could say, but I can't. Anyways, that's it. Snafu, you gotta live with your karma because you're obviously lying and you're playing everybody like you're playing something that it's not, okay? So, yeah, the fact is that you're lying to everybody because you're not being transparent. That's what it is. And another thing is oh wow, Rip Curl Readiness is Marfugel's mod. That's Bad Apple's fucking mod. No wonder they came to my channel when I was talking about charity fraud on veterans fucking 2.5, almost 3 months ago. I never seen these clowns in any of my channels in the whole 7 years, but they just come over there when I'm talking about charity fraud on veterans. Oh, wow. And he's a Marfugel mod. Wow. So you go play with your Marfugelers and have fun with it, Snafu, because that's what you do every single day. Go hang out with your OTWs and everybody else, Cage, all of them. Have fun with it, bitch.